drummers. So if nothing else happens today, this will be the day where we got these amazing, huge earth into the commons. And those of you who are a little early and saw us try to get that in, it was quite a feat. Happy Earth Day, everybody. Happy Earth Day. If you haven't discovered it yet, this is going to be a fun and joyful service for all ages where we celebrate our connection to the earth and commit and recommit to being good members of the interdependent web of all existence of which we are a part. So come, let us gather. Come, let us be joyful. Come, let us worship together. Great.
As surely as we belong to the universe, we belong together. We join here to transcend the isolated self, to reconnect, to know ourselves to be at home, here on Earth, under the stars, linked with each other. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to People's Church. Whether this is your first time at People's Church or you come every Sunday or anywhere in between, I welcome you. You are welcome here no matter who you are, no matter where you come from, no matter what your background. You are welcome here to join us as we proclaim worth in our spiritual journeys. You are welcome to join us as we sing songs that uplift our very beings. You are welcome to join us in community as we learn, live, and love together. All are welcome as we worship that which gives us each meaning and value. No matter what you call this building, this hour, or this gathering of people, we worship as one body, illuminated by the light of the chalice. My name is John McClellan, and I'm from the Sunday Services Committee. People's Church is a member congregation of the Unitarian Universalist Association and part of a tradition of liberal religion. Here, our mission is to be a beloved community, embracing and serving our diverse world. Welcome to all.
And a few announcements as we begin. This is an all ages service, which means our nursery is open, which is kind of right there. But anyone older than nursery age is expected to be in the commons for all of this service. That means adults, our RE teachers have the Sunday off, and you are responsible for your children. We have an art project happening in our service today. Back at the back table, we have some beautiful coloring sheets made by Annabelle Lacey and some green earth circles to color. And as you finish your masterpieces, you're invited to go hang them up on the wall over there. We can see we have a few things started, and by the end of the service, I hope we have a gallery. This is for all people. Coloring and drawing does not have an age limit. There's clipboards and other things back there. Continuing our Earth Day celebration, there are garden kits and seedlings and other Earth Day materials available in the foyer after the service for our children, for anyone else who wants to take them home. About 30 minutes after our service ends today, Barb Davis, our amazing parliamentarian, will have a congregational meeting process refresher here in the Commons and on Zoom. There's going to be childcare and a light lunch if you're in person. I wish those of you not here, I could send food and childcare if that's what you need to participate. This will be recorded though, so if you want to watch it on YouTube at a later time, you can. And so this is to help us remember how we do congregational meetings now. A year ago, we changed our process, And so we've only done it once. So to have a time to remember how we do this work together is what we'll do. Next Saturday at 2 p.m. is the memorial service for People's Person Richard Brewer. Last week, we launched I Can Help signups, and those continue. So if you're someone who has capacity to occasionally make someone a meal or give them a ride or help in some other way, you can sign up in the foyer, or we have the signups online. And speaking of things to sign up for, we do need some more Sunday morning greeters. Those are the people who greet you as you come into the room. Donna Kay is in charge of managing those folks, or you can call Melissa in the church office if that's something you have capacity to do, to show up a little bit early and be a friendly face. Okay, that's all. Now we're going to sing, and we have a special addition to our Blue Boat home today. Our middle schoolers spent yesterday evening blowing up a bunch of beach balls. So if you want to bat them in the air as we sing, if you can do more than one thing at a time, those of you who are here in person, I invite you to do that.
I invite you to rise and body your spirit to enjoy the song and the beach balls together. Low below me I feel no motion, standing on these mountains and plains, far away from the rolling ocean. Still my dry land heart can say, I've been sailing all my life now, never harbor or port have I known. The wide universe is the ocean I travel, and the earth is my blue boat home. Sun, my sail, and moon, my rudder, as I ply the starry sea, leaning over the edge in wonder, casting questions into the deep, drifting here with my ship's companions, all we kindred pilgrim souls, making our way by the lights of the heavens in our beautiful blue boat home. I give thanks to the waves upholding me, hail the great wind surging me on, greet the infinite sea before me, sing the sky my sailor's song. I was born upon the fathoms, never harbor or port have I known. The wide universe is the ocean I travel, and the earth is my blue boat home. The wide universe is the ocean I travel, and the earth is my blue boat
One. Done with the beach balls. Beach balls down. Oh, let's be careful. Okay.
May the light we now kindle inspire us to use our powers to heal and not to harm, to help and not to hinder, to bless and to not curse, to serve you, spirit of freedom.
Yep.
I now invite our children to come and listen to a story. And we have a special treat for you guys today. Whenever you hear the word pink in the story, wave your ribbon in the air.
Hazel. Here, do you want a light pink one? Everyone, grab one, okay? Grab one. Here, buddy. Whoa. I think I got too many. Owen, here. I'm going to wrap myself like a mermaid. Okay, everyone. JJ. How? I have the longest ribbon. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, but I really the word. Did anyone have ribbon?
I think that's good. Just put it back down.
What's the treat?
So, a ribbon. Too bad. Oh well. Okay, so this book is called Please Don't Paint Our Planet Pink. First page. So my dad, he one day, out of the blue, walks in and says, I'm thinking the key to keeping our very cool planet cool is thinking pink. Next page. Huh? I think. Pink? Planet? And I say, pink? That's right. This color just might get us out of a pickle we are in. What type of pink? I ask. Next page. It's a pink no one can see. What? I think again. Pops, that's not pink. That's just plain weird, I say. But he says we need to see this pink to save our planet. Next page. That's why I made these. He pulls out a pair of lime green goggles without lenses. My dad is cool in a weird, geeky sort of way. Sometimes. Next page. I'm talking about carbon pink, a color no one can see. But if we could, we would be amazed at our world around us. Carbon, I ask. What's carbon?
It's a gas.
Carbon is coal and gasoline. It's also in trees, he says. But none of those are pink. Exactly, he says. I don't understand, but I say, oh, next page, sorry. They're up there if you want to look at the pictures. I don't understand, but I say, so the pink you're talking about, this pink no one can see, that's the CO2 in the air, right? Yes, He says, this pink is carbon dioxide coming from burning oils, gases, coal, or wood. It goes to the atmosphere and traps heat. That's what's heating our planet. But what if CO2 were pink? What if people could put on goggles and see the carbon as pink? Why, you'd see pink all over the place and getting pinker. He grabs some paper and starts drawing with a black magic marker and a pink highlighter. On the paper, he draws cars, all puffing out clouds of pink. He draws a factory puffing long streaks of pink high into the sky, and higher still, a jet with a big, long pink trail floating behind it. Next page. Thank you. See all that pink? He shouts, pointing at the paper where he's drawn these things. Yeah, I say, I see that pink. Okay, skip this one. Okay. He grins and draws a campfire with people around it. Rising above the fire is a tiny poof of pink. Bonfires are okay now and then, he says. Next, he draws a field of cows and says the pink above them is from the cows burping and farting. We both laugh a while. He says it's because the methane in the farts is harmful to the environment. Next page. All this pink is becoming a big problem because it's trapping the heat from the sun, causing our cool planet to get warmer. Okay, next page. Well, is there any way to get rid of it? I ask. He laughs and says trees. Trees suck carbon dioxide through their leaves and turn it into oxygen. So planting trees are good? He asks. Yes, planting trees are very good. Okay. Last page. One more. One more. One more. One more. Thank you. Okay. Hey, I ask, can I take these to school tomorrow for show and tell? Motioning to the goggles and the drawings. Of course, he says. I'll even ride my bike. Great, he says, jumping a little. And will you wear pink, Will? I think about this for a while and then say, sure, Pops, why not? And my dad says, cool. Okay, I invite everyone, you can keep your ribbons, but go back to your seat.
I want a ribbon. Okay.
You want a ribbon?
Your ribbon. Actually, I want one.
People are generous people. As I mentioned earlier, last Sunday, we refreshed our lists of people who are willing to give rides or bring meals, offer visits, or help in other ways with church members. And we already have a successful match from that list less than a week later. So one person who was at the service last week realized that they could ask for help, which is often the hardest, right? To remember that we are not We don't have to be self-sufficient. We can lean on others when we need it. And they needed help getting to a medical appointment. And so they reached out to the church, and I texted a few of the folks who had signed up to give rides to people. And within an hour, a match was made. And so I just want to thank all of you who are willing to help, and everybody who is willing to ask, because that is hard too. But that is how we support one another and bind our community together. That generosity matters so much. So continue being the generous people that you are. The offering will now be received.
Please join me in giving thanks for all that sustains us. From the countless gifts we each have been given, gifts of life and love and sustenance, we bring these small portions to share in the works of love which none of us can accomplish alone.
There is a love holding us. There is a love holding all that we love. There is a love holding all. We rest in this love.
This is a church that supports one another. One of the ways that we do that is by sharing the joys and sorrows and milestones of our lives. So if you have something you wish to share with our community today, I invite you, if you're on Zoom, to type it into the chat box. If you are here in person, to come forward, place a stone in our bowl of water, share your name, and if you want to, speak briefly. and we will all sing the response after each share.
Life, spirit of earth, spirit of all that breathes and all that is, we love you. We love this planet and its people and its beings. We love this interdependent web of all existence, of which we are a part. We love it all, and we want it all to be well and blessed and healthy. But we are human, and as people, our hearts are still small. So often, our love and our sincere desire for the well-being of all is not yet enough to restrain our collective desire for more for ourselves. More money, more power, more things. So often we act in the service of that desire for more in ways that harm our fellow humans and the countless beings with whom we share this earth. And so often, even when we would do otherwise, we feel powerless. The problems are so big, the scale so enormous. What can one person or one small group really do? But today, let our prayer be for hope and commitment to stay in the struggle, to do what is right as best we can each day, and to love you, spirit of earth and ocean, stars and rocks, beings of every kind, not least our human neighbors, to love this glorious whole as we love ourselves. For we are you, and you are us. Blessed be.
This song is a round. I invite you to join me in singing from your seats. Maybe we'll do some side work here. All together. Open my heart to all that I seek. Let me be part of the love you give. One more time. Open my heart to all that I seek. Let me be part of the love you give. This side. Open my heart, open my heart. Let me be part of the love you give. Open my heart, open my heart. Open my heart to all that I seek. Let me be part of the love you give. "179 years ago, Unitarian writer Charles Dickens wrote A Christmas Carol, a story of the greedy Ebenezer Scrooge who learns to be generous because he is visited by ghosts, including one who shows him what the future has in store if he doesn't change his ways. Charles Dickens wrote A Christmas Carol because he cared deeply about poor children and wanted people to help them. He had been a poor child himself. His father went to debtor's prison, and Charles had to leave school when he was 12 to go to work in a factory that made shoe polish. And Charles wanted everyone to know about the struggles of poor children and their families and to do something about it. His original plan was to write a pamphlet about how bad child labor is. But then he changed his mind and started writing a story, knowing that more people might read a story with that same moral than a pamphlet. And it worked. Charles Dickens's Christmas story about the importance of generosity inspired people to take care of the tiny Tims in their lives, in their communities. And it's a story that is still read, or we watch the movie adaptations or the plays just about every Christmas season. So today, in the spirit of our religious ancestor, Charles Dickens, some People's Church youth will present to you an Earth Day carol. And you'll see that the structure is similar, but there are some important differences. Rather than a written story, this takes the form of a series of news broadcasts. There also isn't one villain, a single Ebenezer Scrooge figure. The youth leaders of the service and I discussed this. Should we have an oil executive or a political leader be visited by ghosts? No, we decided, because unlike the struggle of Tiny Tim and Bob Cratchit, the challenge of climate change cannot be fixed by changing one heart. All of our hearts and all of our actions need to change. So this is a carol for all of us. So let us begin. We are now journeying to the 70s, to the land of Earth Day past. Go around this way.
Earth bat walking. Giant belt fell off. Yeah. You know what? It's the 70s. I've never been to the 70s.
All right. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to April 22nd, 1970 People's Church News. I'm Daphne Willis, and today we have the very first Earth Day, a hip new national holiday dedicated to taking action and protecting the world we live in. You may be wondering, well, what's this groovy holiday all about? So here's the lowdown. Earth Day's purpose is to raise awareness about climate change and pollution and the not-so-hip choices we've made that can harm our planet. To remind us that there is no planet B, so we must do everything we can to preserve and protect the one we have. Truly, every day is Earth Day. But now is the day to rise up as a community and make change, to look up and see that you are not alone. Many student groups are participating in various environmental movements to spread the flower power, such as picking up trash in the park and riding bicycles to prove that spreading pollution isn't the only way to travel. All these are nifty ways for people to make little bits of change. But when all the small changes come together, we can make something bigger. Leading up to Earth Day, the pollution rates were getting worse over the past couple of decades. In 1969, Senator Gaylord Nelson, along with others, had witnessed something bogue. A major oil spill in California. It was thought to be what sparked the idea for Earth Day. With all the smog, things may look grim, but there is a flicker of hope for a brighter future. And if you know where to look, You can stop and see the good vibes of our planet shining through. At the end of the day, a declaration was given to the governor supporting climate protection was signed. What a fab ending to this wonderful day. Makes you wonder what Earth Days will look like in years to come.
And now we travel to Earth Day present.
Hello. 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 Okay. Hello. Today we come to you live from right here. We're here to discuss climate changes and ever-growing pollution. As more and more coal and oil are burnt, the atmosphere thickens with natural gases. Each day, people receive more and more emails saying, "Save the turtles from oils in the ocean," or "Save the birds from smog in the air." Which one do you do? Do you donate $1,000 or go cry in your bathroom for a while? While our backs are turned, who knows what could be lurking around the corner? With oil prices bursting through your ceilings and taxes on the rise, some people are extremely worried about the Earth's condition, and how much global warming will affect us in the next decade. More and more sad facts come in about melting ice caps and Tornado Alley extending due to warmer climates. It's scientifically proven that global warming affects the weather. As the air temperature rises, so does the temperature of the sea. When this happens, the warm air feeds storms. As the climate grows more and more humid, hurricanes, tornadoes, tsunamis, and earthquakes become even more frequent and much larger. Since 1990, the amount of Category 4 and 5 hurricanes has doubled, averaging about 19 a year. Even though all these are happening, people don't seem to be noticing in their daily lives. This is coming to you live of people not noticing global warming in their daily lives.
Have you heard about the ever-changing climate and how that's affecting marine life today? No?
So, what road will we take? Will we not act in time and slowly let the clouds of smog devour us? Or will we use our largely progressed technology to help the world regain the ozone layer and refrost the ice caps? The choice is ours to make. This is broadcaster of Earth Day Present signing off. It's all yours, Earth Day Future. Under the table. And I'm back. What do we have? Oh, there's a song. Okay. Just say it.
We have a song, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We're very excited to see what you have, though. All right, so this is a round. Oh, this is just me. Yeah. Alrighty, so there's a bunch of parts to this. I invite you to rise, actually, and body your spirit to sing it together. I'm just gonna go through some of the parts, and you do the one that you like the best. Sound good? So we're gonna go. Mystery, mystery, life is a riddle and a mystery. Mystery, mystery, life is a riddle and a mystery. Just you.
Mystery, mystery, life is a riddle and a mystery. Mystery, mystery, life is a riddle and a mystery.
Where do we come from? we come from? What are we? Where are we going? Where do we come from? What are we? Where are we going? Just you.
Mystery, are we?
Where do we come from? What are we? Where are we going? Where do we come from? 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 Just you. Where do we come from? Where are we going? Where do we come from? Where are we going? Where do we come from? Where are we going? Where do we come from? What are we? Where are we going? Where do we come from? What are we? Where are we going? Last time. Where do we come from? What are we? Where are we going? That's it. Thank you.
Welcome back to People's Church News. Happy Earth Day 2050. Unfortunately, the Earth is having a tough time. Today we have an update on the wildfires sweeping across California.
Hello? Nearly 1 million refugees are streaming north from California's Central Valley, trying to escape flames and smoke. Scientists report that these terrible fires caused by climate change induced drought and are 57% more frequent than they were in 2020.
Can you believe they thought California fires were bad back then?
And they aren't expecting to get any better. Summer high temperatures in California have reached 120 degrees.
That's hot.
If you want to know something else that's hot, check out this new product from Airtime. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Are you worried?
Reed is really working hard back there. Okay, now.
Are you worried about all that smoke in the air? Try Airtime for the best bottled air. It's the cheapest on the market, only $150 a bottle. Protects you from all that toxic air around us these days.
Pictures of flooding the city. That's California is on fire, and parts of Florida are flooding. People are fleeing sea level rise and storm surges in the cities of Miami and Tampa.
We've heard about the fires in California and flooding in Florida. What's happening here in Michigan?
The price of air conditioning is now off the charts, and people are fleeing to cooling shelters in the cities to get out of that heat.
Along lakes and rivers, there are once in 10,000 year floods.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Trade in your car for a new jet ski. You will need them to zoom across town. Get your groceries. There's even room on the big seat to take your kid to school or your dog to the vet. Call 269-555-JSKI. That's 269-555-JSKI.
Well, that's all for Earth Day 2050. Stay cool and see you later on People's Church News.
let's hear a different future, okay? Okay.
Welcome back to People's Church News. Happy Earth Day 2050.
Even though we are still experiencing the effects of climate change because of the actions taken to reduce greenhouse gases in the 2020s, the effects are not as bad as they could have been.
Today we have an update on wildfires decreasing in California.
We are still having wildfires in California, but numbers have been decreasing because human carbon emissions have been heading down since the 2020s.
Carbon dioxide emissions spiked in 2025 and since then have been rapidly decreasing due to laws against gas and oil industries.
That explains why the fires have also gone down. More rain and less drought.
That's good.
If you want to know something else that's good, check out this new car from Sunrunner. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da.
Are you worried about your greenhouse gas emissions? Try our new car, the Sunrunner 3.0. You can drive forever without stopping. This car's amazing solar panels charge as you drive. Its 3 batteries get charged whenever the car is in the sun.
California is on the mend, and parts of Florida are draining as sea level rise has slowed. People are returning to homes that had been devastated by flooding a couple of years ago.
We've heard about the decreasing fires in California and reduced flooding in Florida, but what's happening here in Michigan?
Air conditioning is becoming more and more affordable now that it is powered by wind and solar. People of all income levels are now able to get air conditioning built into their homes.
As wind energy is becoming more popular, the price has decreased.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Here at WindMax Energy, whenever you purchase a wind turbine, a team of experts will get it installed and you can join the WindMax community. Call 269-555-WIND. That's 269-555-WIND.
Well, that's all for Earth Day 2050. Stay cool, and we'll see you later on People's Church News.
Thank you to our Earth Day players, all of them who helped make this service come together. So we are going to sing again, and I am naming this half of the room the beach ball half, and this half of the room the non-beach ball half. So if you want to take a minute and sort yourselves according to your desires for the next little while, because I know the beach balls are not everybody's cup of tea, and that is fine. And if you want to grab a drum for this final song, that would be great too. And so people with the beach balls, that means keep them on this half, okay? Because not everybody likes them. Okay, let's get ourselves sorted,
With that,
and then we'll get ourselves singing.
please rise and body your spirit. Let's do this. Hello. We've got the whole world in our hands. We got the whole world in our hands. We've got the whole world in our hands. We've got the whole world in our hands. We've got the rivers and the oceans in our hands. We got the rivers and the oceans in our hands. We got the rivers and
put the beach balls down. That was amazing. My goodness. And we're going to close with a responsive reading that was written for the UN Environmental Sabbath Service, Earth Day 1990. You all say, we join with the earth and with each other. To bring new life to the land, to restore the waters, to refresh the air, we join with the earth and with each other. To renew the forests, to care for the plants, to protect the creatures, we join with the earth and with each other. To celebrate the seas, to rejoice in the sunlight, to sing the songs of the stars, we join with the earth and with each other. To recall our destiny, to renew our spirits, to reinvigorate our bodies, we join with the earth and with each other. To recreate the human community, to promote justice and peace, to remember our children, we join with the earth and with each other. We join together as many and diverse expressions of one loving mystery for the healing of the earth and for the renewal of all life. And Grace has our final word.
Go forth in peace and love.
Amen.